Welcome to Quiz Guru. Today we bring you a brand new program, the Bible Quiz. When discussing the Bible, we cannot overlook the crucial role of Jesus. His life, from his miraculous birth to his profound teachings and selfless sacrifice, serves as a glorious example. Now, let's delve into the extraordinary journey of Jesus' life. We've carefully selected 30 thought-provoking questions to test your knowledge of Jesus' life and teachings. Are you ready to embark on this amazing journey through the Gospels? Before we begin, please remember to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us spread the message of Christ to a wider audience. After completing the quiz, don't forget to share your results in the comments section. We look forward to hearing your insights and experiences. Now, let's get started. Question 1. What was the first plague of Egypt? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Water turned into blood. The first plague in Egypt, as described in the book of Exodus, involved turning the Nile River and other water sources into blood. This caused the fish to die and the water to become undrinkable, demonstrating God's power over the natural elements. Question 2. Who led the Israelites into the Promised Land? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Joshua. After Moses' death, Joshua took over leadership and led the Israelites into the Promised Land, Canaan. He is known for his faith and military leadership, including the famous Battle of Jericho. Question 3. What was the name of Abraham's first son? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Ishmael. Ishmael was Abraham's first son, born to Hagar, Sarah's maidservant. Ishmael is considered the ancestor of many Arab nations, while Isaac, born later to Sarah, is the child of the covenant. Question 4. What was the sign of the covenant between God and Noah? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. A rainbow. After the flood, God made a covenant with Noah, promising never to destroy the earth with a flood again. The rainbow was given as the sign of this covenant, representing God's mercy and faithfulness. Question 5. Who was the first Christian martyr? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Stephen. Stephen, one of the first deacons of the Christian church, was stoned to death for his faith, becoming the first Christian martyr. His story is recorded in the book of Acts, where he is depicted as a man full of faith and the Holy Spirit. Question 6. Who ate locusts and wild honey in the wilderness? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. John the Baptist. John the Baptist lived in the wilderness, eating locusts and wild honey, symbolizing his simplicity and dedication. He foretold the coming of Jesus Christ and baptized people in the Jordan River. Question 7. Who saw a ladder reaching to heaven in a dream? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Jacob. Jacob saw a ladder reaching to heaven in a dream, with angels ascending and descending on it. This dream symbolizes God's promise and the connection between heaven and earth. Question 8. Which prophet was taken to heaven in a chariot of fire? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Elijah. Elijah was taken to heaven by a chariot of fire in the presence of his disciple Elisha, symbolizing his prophetic status and God's special favor towards him. Question 9. Who led the Israelites through the parted Red Sea? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Moses. Moses parted the Red Sea under God's direction, allowing the Israelites to escape from the pursuing Egyptians. This miracle is seen as a symbol of God's deliverance in both Judaism and Christianity. Question 10. Who received the 10 Commandments on stone tablets? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Moses. Moses received the 10 Commandments from God on Mount Sinai and carved them on stone tablets, forming the moral and legal foundation for the Israelites. Question 11. Who was healed by looking at the bronze serpent in the wilderness? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Israelites. The Israelites were bitten by venomous snakes in the wilderness due to their complaints against God and Moses. However, they were healed when they looked at the bronze serpent Moses had lifted up, which foreshadowed Jesus Christ's role as the Savior. Question 12. Who dreamed of Pharaoh's 7 fat cows and 7 thin cows? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is B. Joseph. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream through God's revelation, predicting 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine. This interpretation saved Egypt from famine and led to Joseph's rise to power. Question 13. Which apostle received the Macedonian Call in a vision? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is B. Paul. Paul received the Macedonian Call in a vision, urging him to go to Macedonia to preach the gospel. This event led to the further spread of Christianity. Question 14. Who saw God's glory in the wilderness? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Moses. Moses saw God's glory on Mount Sinai. His face shone so brightly from being in God's presence that the Israelites were afraid to look directly at him. Question 15. Who is known as the Apostle of Love in the New Testament? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. John. The Apostle John is known as the Apostle of Love because of his emphasis on love in his writings, including the Gospel of John and the Epistles of John, where he frequently speaks of God's love and the love among believers. Question 16. Who was appointed leader of the Israelites during their march? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Joshua. Joshua was appointed leader after Moses' death. He led the Israelites into Canaan, conquered it, and divided the promised land among the tribes of Israel. Question 17. Who was with Daniel's 3 friends in the fiery furnace? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. An angel. When Daniel's 3 friends were thrown into the fiery furnace for refusing to worship an idol, God sent an angel to be with them, protecting them from the flames. Question 18. Who was killed for touching the Ark of the Covenant? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is Uzzah. Uzzah was struck dead for touching the Ark of the Covenant, as God's command was that only specific people could handle it. His death underscores the holiness and sanctity of the Ark. Question 19. Whose wife turned into a pillar of salt when fleeing Sodom? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Lot. Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt when she looked back at the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, disobeying God's command. This story warns against longing for a sinful past. Question 20. Who was the first king of Israel? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Saul. Saul was the first anointed king of Israel. Although he was chosen as a leader, he was eventually replaced by King David due to his repeated disobedience to God's commands. Question 21. How many days did Jesus fast in the wilderness? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. 40 days. Jesus fasted and prayed for 40 days in the wilderness before beginning his public ministry. During this time, he was tempted by Satan but overcame these temptations by relying on God's word. Question 22. Who was saved from the lion's den? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Daniel. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den for his unwavering faith in God, but God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths, saving him. This story demonstrates God's protection and power. Question 23. What was the Apostle Paul's name before his conversion? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Saul. The Apostle Paul was known as Saul before his conversion to Christianity. He was a Pharisee who persecuted Christians until he encountered Jesus on the road to Damascus, leading to his dramatic conversion. Question 24. In which city was Jesus born? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. Bethlehem. According to the New Testament, Jesus was born in Bethlehem, fulfilling the prophecy in the Old Testament. Bethlehem is an important pilgrimage site for Christians worldwide. Question 25. What was Jesus' first miracle? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is B. Turning water into wine. Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine at the wedding in Cana, demonstrating his divine power and signaling the start of his public ministry. This miracle was the first display of his supernatural abilities to his disciples and others. Question 26. Who was King David's son? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Solomon. Solomon was King David's son, who succeeded him as king and built the temple in Jerusalem. He was known for his wisdom and left behind many proverbs and wisdom literature. Question 27. Who wrote the Book of Revelation? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is C. John. The Book of Revelation was written by the Apostle John while he was exiled on the island of Patmos. In visions, he saw the end times and the second coming of Christ. The book is filled with symbolism and metaphors, inspiring Christians to reflect on the end of days. Question 28. Which book is considered the wisdom book in the Bible? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is B. Proverbs. The Book of Proverbs is considered a wisdom book in the Bible, primarily written by King Solomon. It contains many sayings about morality, integrity, and practical wisdom for life. Question 29. Who was the first to see the resurrected Jesus in the New Testament? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is D. Mary Magdalene. According to the Gospels, Jesus first appeared to Mary Magdalene after his resurrection, highlighting the important role of women as witnesses and messengers in God's plan. Question 30. Who was crucified alongside Jesus? You have 10 seconds to answer the question. Correct answer is A. Two thieves. According to the Gospels, Jesus was crucified between two thieves. Their story illustrates the power of repentance and faith, as one of the thieves asked Jesus to remember him when he entered his kingdom. How are you feeling about today's new program, the Bible Quiz? If you achieved a good score or gained new insights from the quiz, remember this: God's Word is an ever-flowing source of wisdom, waiting for you to discover. If you found this quiz enlightening, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family to show your support. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more quizzes and profound revelations from the Bible. Your feedback is invaluable, so please share your score, questions, or ideas for future quizzes in the comments section. Thank you for joining us today, and may the teachings of Jesus light your path. See you in the next video.